Hello dear students, welcome to Sri Chaitanya, India's largest exam platform. Today, as per the session, we are having we are preparing for the exam. We are just looking forward for our journey to crack the NEET. So today our pattern is to discuss what should be the strategies, what should be the points which are very important for us to crack the exam, and how to balance, it's very, very important, how to balance score, board, as well as our prime target, which is no doubt the NEET. Done. So we'll be performing that and we will discuss that. But prior to that, let me have this idea about which we are heading towards is the score. This is India's largest scholarship exam, and in this we'll be winning 2.5 crores, we'll be winning 350 crores scholarships, even the NASA live trips, as well as exciting gadgets, and up to 100% scholarships from the India's best institute who help you to crack any exam, any Olympiad, and any level of competition you want to. Now, the thing is, when we are preparing, then we just mug up with the things, sir, what should I do? Should I focus more on the score? Should I focus more on the NEET or on the board? I am having my such different types of tests are happening with me. So what should I do for it? So as per the the students which we discussed, so we have made a plan for you all which will help you to clear each and everything in a very good way. The only thing is what? To crack any exam, we should be very focused, we should be very have to have the full confidence about it, and that is all about the score. It will just boost you how to get into the main flow, how to compete with the national level brains which are already registered and they have making up their mind, because there is one thought. What is that thought, beta? Whenever you are competing when you are thought of any exam, yes, I want to go for that exam. So the day you think of any exam, the same day your preparation has begun and your timer has been started. So it is my very strong advice and recommendation, just focus on the current going scenario and try to enroll in the India's largest exam. So again, in the previous slides also, our relevant teachers, colleagues have shared this exam pattern with you. So I think you all are aware of all that stuff, whatever we are having, the physics, chemistry, botany and zoology, and the grade 11 NEET, and the number of questions, 30 physics, 30 chemistry, botany 30, and zoology 30. And syllabus is with you, and if you haven't noted down this syllabus, you may just click a photo and just get after it, okay? So see, next. Very important, we are competing for the exam, so we must enroll ourselves on this the days which are happening 28th of September and 12th of October. So registration link is given in the description box. Just get into it, just enroll yourself in it and compete with the India's largest the exam. It will be a part of your journey which requires more clarity and the more guidance you need. See, this is the topic which we will discuss today. Previously we discussed dimensions, we discussed kinematics also, and today we are just making some strategy of it. So let's focus on it. So NEET, score and boards. So we know that our students, they are just having the one brain, but they are beating with the three battles. They are just competing with the three battles, and these battles are NEET, score and boards, which happen to be very consistent, and they will run side by side. And I will let you know also that how the All India ranks which they have produced, they were a part of our score and scholarship exam, and they got to know that where they were lagging earlier and what they have to made. So they made a very, very good plan, and they fulfilled their dream in cracking the NEET exam. So how to crack all? In this agenda, we will be focusing that what should be done for a score, scorites, I can say, the score one who is going for the score. Agenda of the session, we'll be discussing what are the challenges we are getting, the 3 different exams we have to deal with, because God has given us only 24 hours, and out of which 8 hours or 6 hours we have to have a very good sleep, and out of that what remained were 15 to 16 hours we have to manage for ourselves, and this is what we are focusing on right now. So challenges in managing the 3 different exams are there. Common concepts among the NEET, score and boards. I tell you one thing, when you are you think of these are 3 different exams, but they are basically having the same syllabus in there. Nothing is different, only the pattern of questions are different and only the level of questions are different, but every pattern, every concept, they are interlinked. If you are knowing one thing in a good manner, then you can crack up to the next level. This is all about our strategy. So time management, definitely we have made some time management for our scorites so that they can just go for this time management, how do they plan, and whatever they best follow, they can pick up those points, but it is very strongly advisable you just stick to this pattern. It will very, very helpful for you. So study integration strategy. So in this session, definitely we will be having something like what you can say that how you should pick up the topic, what you should do for that topic, and how it will help you to get into the 3 patterns simultaneously. And more importantly, 28th of October, which we are having, 12th of October and 28th of September, which we are having, in that we will be mugging up the things which are required for us to go for this exam. Study integration strategy is also mentioned in a very good way, in a very clear way, where our rankers, they have always been a part of that and they followed that. So we just discussed and we just implemented that. So very important point, these are the common mistakes. So common mistakes means, competition is not all about what you call competition is something like we need something very study, yes, we need to do that, we need to do that. It only needs the strategy and the perfect execution. That's it. It does not require anything. It does not. I tell you, it does not require anything. Because when you have planned anything strategically, then you have to have the power of execution, the power of the thinking that yes, I am appearing for that too, and I will be going through this path, and this is my path only. Done. And common mistakes, these are very crucial, and I will suggest you that you just take a screenshot of it. When this slide will come for you, take a screenshot of it and put it somewhere, that whenever you are going with a full day, then you just see, haven't you done that mistake, haven't you done that mistake. So if you haven't done, give yourself a thumbs up to it, and if you have done something, just reanalyze it, and on the very next day, it's a new day, new starting, and you just avoid that mistake on the very next day. It's very, very important. And motivation and action plan, no doubt about it. We are going with the national level exam, so we have to be very motivated, and especially what should be the execution, what should be the execution, and what should be the strategy. So this is all about what we will be talking about the session today, and I will strongly say it to you, common mistakes to avoid, out of which is one of the prime thing where you have to focus. I'll be adding up some more points to it when we'll be moving on to that slide. So you just have to have this idea that you shouldn't be repeating these mistakes through on. Am I right? Now, let me tell you, as everybody is aware of, I'm sure about it, everybody is aware of. Now, let me tell you that what is the the exam pattern, what are the exams right now we are going with, because our session meets NEET, boards and score, 3 exams, 1 brain. So we are tackling with this thing. So what are these? When we are going for exam, that is NEET, in the NEET exam, the format is only MCQs. MCQs are coming, as everybody is aware of, am I right? But here, the MCQs, when we are getting into the our test, then we analyze ourselves how depth you have studied and how much you have revised the things, because revision is very, very important. If we are appearing for any exam, revision is very, very important. It's very mandatory that you should be focused, more focused. You should be very happy for that. Yes sir, I am happy for that and I am competing for the exam. I usually tell it to the students, never regret after the exam. Do whatever you want to do, but it should be done prior to the exam, not after the exam. After the exam, just enjoy your result. So hopefully, like NEET, we are having the format what? MCQs are happening. And what do we have the focus in this exam NEET? These are concepts, speed and accuracy. I tell you one thing very important, and then it's happening only once a year. It's happening only once a year. Am I right? It's happening only once a year. NEET, and this is very important, concept, speed and accuracy. Now listen this thing very carefully. Like when you are attempting NEET exam, what happens in there? You have marked your options, A, B, C, D, whatever option you like, or means you proved, you marked it, A, B, C, D. I tell you, when you mark any question on the OMR sheet, what happens, beta? It always takes 3 to 4 seconds. Means encircling it usually takes 3 to 4 seconds, or let me consider max to max 5 seconds. Just let me tell you the rough idea of it. It takes 5 seconds. It takes what? 5 seconds. Am I right? Then what happens? For 180 questions in the NEET, 180 into 5 seconds is what? 900 seconds. 900 seconds simply means what? 15 minutes. It means if you want to be the All India ranked topper, you should be having at least 15 minutes out of those 180 minutes that you can mark your questions on the OMR very quickly, very neatly, and you should not mismatch the options. So I always advise to the students that, dear students, don't consider it is a paper of exam of 180 minutes. It is exam of 180 minus 15 minutes. So you should be that much accurate that yes, I have done my paper within time, not on time, because on time will definitely make us like, somewhere we lag somewhere. And the calculation of 5 seconds into 180 questions is very, very important if you want to get into that. And why I'm telling you, because when you have marked a question, you said, yes, I have done it. So that yes, I have done it, that made 2 to 3 seconds get deficit in the normal, what the time it has been allotted to you. I think you got my idea. So if you want to enjoy, then what you should do, never ever express yourself while doing the exam. Expressions, impressions, dancing, that should happen after the exam. But because we are having a given time only, how many questions you have done for each subject, that time will be deducted. Because usually it is the normal concern of the students that, sir, we have finished 3 subjects, we didn't get the 1 subject in time. So why that subject is not that done in that time, beta? It is only and only because of something that we just ignored somewhere, that we have to mark our option in there, and we have to not to recheck the paper, not to recheck the OMR sheet, because 15 minutes are allotted for you to mark the options. Rechecking is not there. If you want to do the rechecking, you have to finish your exam within 2 hours and 30 minutes, not beyond that. Am I right? So that 15 minutes you can recheck, and 15 minutes you just mark your options very accurately. I tell you one thing, when you are having the OMR sheet, choice is yours, mind is yours, and if you are stay cool and calm, then it will definitely be very worthy for you, very worthy for you. So prior to the exam, you shouldn't be very anxious. You should be help yourself as cool as possible. And the thing is, always be in your toes, like you are focusing more on the pattern, more on the questions. Now this is very, very important. I hope you have understood the idea of 180 questions multiplied by 5 seconds, and note down on your copy so that this should be your pattern. I tell you, this is the only strategy which will work for you. It is very, very important. Done. So when we are going with the boards exam, it's a theory and practical. Listen, very important. When I say the boards, theory plus practical, beta, in boards exam, we are having somehow extra 15 minutes. Sometimes we may get, but in the national level exams, you won't get extra time. Time, it doesn't matter, you won't even get fraction of seconds. So it is very, very important. Accuracy is required. And when you go for the boards exam, there is what better? Theory as well as the practicals are happening. Am I right? Theory and practicals are happening, and the way NEET pattern has been seen, they will definitely add a few of the questions from the practicals which you might have performed in your class 11th or in class 12th, especially with the screw gauge, I can say, and or the vernier caliper, or they may ask, ye may change, it all depends, am I right? But right now what we are predicting, we cannot ignore the boards, because boards is all about the fundamental of the NEET and our score exam. And it includes theory and practicals. So practicals, that's why I specifically mentioned practical. You know why? Because we cannot ignore the practicals. Practicals have to have the very good analysis, and they will definitely ask one or two questions from it, and what they will ask you in the practicals, because sometimes most of the students, they ignore this practicals, am I right? Then what happened? That when you go for the exam, you find one or two questions of it, and we hadn't revised the theory, then we may ignore those questions. And the one who has done each and everything in a good way will definitely appear, will definitely go for the practicals, and that will take the lead of two questions. Lead of two questions simply means 8 marks, simply means ranks in thousands. All right. So that is all about for the boards. And boards, we need to have the presentation and the concepts. So you can't say, sir, in the boards and the NEET, what is the difference? So it's a it's not a difference. Boards is a fundamental level, then we are having the score, then as well as the same pattern with the NEET. So what do we say? In this, the boards, we need to have the sense of presentation and the concepts, what are there. And in the NEET and the score, what we have? Something higher level, you could say aptitude level, analysis level in it, that is there in our NEET and the score exam. And it also happens annually, it's also happening annually it is happening. So it means boards is happening once, and frequency of the NEET is also one, and the best part for us is what? Score is happening 2 times. Score is happening what? 2 times. Means you have to have this idea that you have the ample time for the reanalysis. Whatever you have missed in first, you can appear for the second, and whatever you lagged, wherever you lagged, you can come, you can ask us, and we on the same platform, and we will definitely guide you out for that. So score. So we finished with the boards exam pattern, beta. So right now we are dealing with the score, which is our prime exam. Prior to that, which is guiding you that yes, you have done something remarkably well. I will show you in the upcoming slides why I am saying this wording. So score is basically a scholarship MCQ test. I may say it is just a best reward to our students which they are appearing for, and this is a blessing from our institute to those students. This, you are definitely the winners. You are definitely the winners because you have competed prior to that to the national level brains, which they will definitely getting the All India ranks. Yes. So scholarship test, MCQ test is there, and you are getting rewards, you are getting the scholarships, you are getting the NASA trips, we are getting the electronic gadgets, and even 100% scholarship in our centers. And you have the the leading idea for that to get guided by the well-experienced faculties who has worked, who have produced All India ranks, and out of it, when you are appearing for the score exam, you are getting that faculty's thoughts, what they think of, they put their best thoughts for their students, so that they must be aware of that. So that is why score is very, very important. I tell you, score is very, very important in order to have the full analysis. Since I have taken your physics sessions, so I will tell you, in this your score exam, your whole mechanics will be tested. Wherever you have lagged, you will be knowing. Wherever you have achieved something, you will be knowing. And wherever, whatever is required for you, you will be having the proper scenario for it. And that is what we have to focus on. It's very, very important, and it's very easy also. So I could say, yes, we can do it. And what is the focus area of our score exam? Just discuss, because India's topmost faculties, they will make this score exam paper, and they will get the ideas where the student has to think, what they should not left, wherever, whatever is required, they have to put their best efforts in those areas. So that is why I have written, we have analyzed the concept, speed and accuracy, that is meant for uniform for all, presentation and concepts, that is for all. But this score by Sri Chaitanya is definitely lying on aptitude and the core knowledge of our students, which are competing for the NEET exam as well as all other exams which we are competing with. I think you are getting my point very confidently in that way, that aptitude and core knowledge will be tested by India's topmost institute, who led the the All India ranks, and the faculty members who have made us proud, made our faculty members very proud of, made our students very proud of, made our parents very proud of. So they will definitely be in there for aptitude and the core knowledge. They just want to test. Someone someone's thought of that, yes, I want to have some scenario where my knowledge can be cross-checked, what I have studied, what I have to work on. So if is not the word, yes, you have to score by Sri Chaitanya is very, very important. It is not only a scholarship test for you, but it is an aptitude and the core knowledge being tested by the India's topmost faculties. Very important. It's a very good chance for you all, beta. Wherever you are, everything's are there. You just have to enroll yourself for this test, so that we all get blessed and we get the best of the best from you. And it is happening 2 times. It is happening what? 2 times. And if you can see, at the last I have drawn a key idea. What is the key idea? It is one very strong topic can be used in 3 formats, like laws of motion. Laws of motion, you can't say laws of motion, sir, laws of motion is in boards or NEET or score. It is appearing in all the 3, but boards start with the fundamentals, NEET, score will test your cross-check your knowledge and the core knowledge and the aptitude and help you to crack the NEET. So that's why we are having a one strong topic that can be used in the 3 formats in the form of laws of motion. I just gave one example, same pattern, same concepts, nothing different. Only thing is analysis, but score is just a link between your board exam and what you can say the NEET exam. Only this is the link, am I right? And score will help you to achieve your dreams, to fill you up with your thoughts and your ideas. Next. So core strategy, I tell you, everybody is aware of core strategy of this. Our NEET exam is basically it's NCERT based. It's what? NCERT based, and they usually ask 80 to 90% from the NCERT, especially bio. They are asking 80 to 90% from there. Am I right? And boards require, and board, whether it's a state board or anything we are having the boards. In the boards, they are strictly following the NCERT pattern, because NCERT is common for all, am I right? So there are in some board sessions also, they usually recommend you have to go with the NCERT so that you will be getting the right and quick answer and relevant answers for your preparation for your NEET and score exam. So board also require written answers from the NCERT also, am I right? So when you are picking up some questions or lines from the NCERT, it means you are already preparing for the NEET and the score. So you are not doing anything if you are preparing for board only and you are rewriting or just analyzing the NCERT, and you think of, sir, I am preparing for the board, I haven't prepared for the NEET. No, it's a very wrong thing to think also, because you are going with the NCERT, it means you are working for the national level exam. By hook or crook, you are working with the national level exam, which you have to appear for. And score test application of NCERT concepts. So this is what I said to you, am I right? So when you will appear for the score exam. What happened in the score exam, that when you are writing score exam paper, your NCERT pattern, whatever you have studied, whatever you have been taught by the teachers, and wherever you lagged or wherever you were ahead of the others, that you will be knowing, because it will be a neutral platform for all India brains, which you should not miss. It is very, very important. Should not miss this golden opportunity. Am I right? So very smart tip is this, very smart tip, I have written it for you, that build NCERT based notes, whether you are going with the physics, whether you are going with the chemistry, whether you are going with the what you call the biology, must go with the NCERT based notes. So I tell you, there was a question in NEET 2025 in which gauge pressure was there. I'm just telling you just example for you. Gauge pressure was there, am I right? That was the NCERT question. Direct, you can say, direct question of NCERT, am I right? So you must be knowing this. NCERT is very, very important for the NEET exam. NCERT is very, very important for the NEET exam. So you must be going with the NCERT based notes. So I tell you, you should solve each and every question of NCERT, each and every question for NCERT. It is very, very important. And must draw the diagrams, beta. It is also very, very important. Diagrams of all for all the three exams. So whatever your pattern is following for NEET, board or anything, when you are making some strategy and you are working on it, it means you are following all India national level exam. That's it. Nothing else is required. You just need to add more points to it with some guidance. That is required. Nothing else. Strategy you have already made and we have discussed. If some discrepancies are there, we can make you to remove that all and we can have a more focus on it. And I am telling again and again, score is all about to make the dreams true. Score is all about what we believe in, we should execute it and we should be very blessed with that. So don't miss out this opportunity. It is very, very important, because in today's session, it was to be discussed, it is to be discussed rather, that what our students should do so that they feel very blessed and they can crack the exam. Now, time management blueprint, I am just sharing it to you. Just take a screenshot of it. Just take a screenshot of it. And if you see, just take a screenshot of it. Now you see time block and the task. Just saying it for you, that the morning 5 to 7. So I tell you one thing very important, beta. I think I just want to share it to you. Whenever you wake up early in the morning and make a habit of waking up around about 5, that is for sure. And one more important thing, beta. If you are going for any exam, you should be very healthy. You should be very calm, and everything should be very well, and you should feel very happy about it. And happiness will come with the exercise. I am not saying you should go for rigorous exercise or something like that, but when you wake up early in the morning, you have to spend at least 10 minutes for your health. It is very, very important. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, not more than that is required, that you just get exhausted and then you sleep again. Don't do that. Don't do that. Only what you have to do, you have to spend 10 minutes for your health, and that health simply means do some yoga, do some asanas, make something running or something like get your body posture correct, am I right? Do something like that, physical activity. And it could be for 10 minutes, it could be up to any level, you do any exercise. I can't say you don't do that or you do that, something like that. But some exercise for scorites is strongly recommended early in the morning, because health is also a wealth. So morning, when you wake up early in the morning, 5 to 7, then prior to that you should go for exercise. But I am not saying 20 minutes, I am not saying 30 minutes, I am just saying 10 minutes, not more than that. It should be very rigorous so that our blood flow in the body, in the doctor's body, it has to run like anything, because doctors run very fast. And when morning time is there with you, bete, then NCERT reading, either you read out the book biology or you read out the book physics for it early in the morning, am I right? And then we do have some school times, engage with us, am I right? Then we are to, there we will be doing some board theory and class notes will be there for you, am I right? Teachers are there in the school, they are making you to write something which are relevant to the boards. That's it, the fundamental things have been done in the school. Now after the school, what we have to do? In the evening, you have to try out your NEET MCQs and score logic test. Means even if you require, anybody is requiring this score logic test or something like that, you can just drop a message to us. We will definitely help you to get this score the test or NEET MCQs, whatever is required. Means whatever feasibility is there or required for our score rights, we definitely give it to them. Because we just want you should be very happy. That's it. You should enjoy your life, because life is all about enjoy. And life is nothing but you just, whatever you do it by your heart and make the most of it and enjoy every exam. Enjoy every exam despite of any result, good or bad, because I believe whatever result come, it is always good and that is what we deserved. That's it. So no regression, nothing like that. And when night is there, 9 to 10 p.m. better, 9 to 10 p.m. Specifically I mentioned 9 to 10 p.m. Why? Because I have seen that most of the students, like at 10 p.m. they used to get their electronic gadgets, am I right? They get into mobiles, they get into tabs, they get into laptops, something like that. They do some different tasks for it. But the thing is, when you are going to sleep and you are having some electronic gadgets with you, so it just make you to disturb, because when you want to sleep, then it's not working for you, then it take too long time until that what you call hysteria of the screen, it remains there in the mind, because whatever thoughts you were have throughout the day in your mind, and it will make you to just reignite the things, because in order to sleep your mind should be very calm, am I right? So my very strong advice for till score exam is happening, do not use electronic gadgets, especially when you are going to sleep. Especially when you are going to sleep, don't use electronic gadgets, not good for health. At night I can say, but throughout day the things can be managed, but at night these are not good. These are really not good. Am I right? And sample paper and flash revision. So whatever you have done, I tell you, like I just want to share one thing very positive for you. Just sit somewhere in a cool, nice place, wherever you feel like, close your eyes, then sit and just think of what you have studied today without using your copy and pen. So in the morning you revised your bio, am I right? Just have a quick view within 10 minutes what you have studied. It's very helpful, okay? So when you sit and just think of, in the morning I wake up, today I studied laws of motion, then I have went to school. In the school my teacher has taught me work, power, energy. This theorem was asked. When I studied chemistry, I studied some basic concepts in chemistry. This mole concept was there. Just sharing it to you. And I have studied botany today. In the botany, that morphology or whatever the topic was there. And zoology I have studied. In the zoology I have studied the respiration system. And these thoughts my teacher has asked me, and I have revised. And in the evening I have solved and NEET MCQs and the score logics I have gone with, am I right? And yes, means okay, done. I have done with that. Oh, I was finding that problem, that concept was not up to me. Tomorrow I will ask my teacher, and tomorrow, next day you go, ask your teacher, get the things done in time, and you will feel very good about it. Because I tell you, what is very, very important, the time which we analyze where we are lagging, it should be done on the very same day. It should be done on the very same day. Am I right? Means if someone is feeling not good in any topic today, and that person is analyzing after 3 days, 5 days, 10 days, then that topic has already gone by the teacher in the class. Am I right? And even the test Monday test has happened, even in the institute also, like in our, the Sri Chaitanya Academy. So Monday test is over. When Monday test is over, that topic is finished. That is there. So you should be having this habit of analysis when you are going to sleep. So why I told you that why you should not go for electronic gadgets, beta? It is only because if you go with the electronic gadgets, then you don't have the time for analysis. You have to keep your eye on yourself that yes, have you done this thing, have you missed this thing, what you have been taught by your teacher, whether that was for you up to the mark or not. If not, next day make a plan, make a flashcards or a flash revision, make a sample paper where you want that yes, tomorrow I will ask these things to my teacher, but it should be done on the very next day. It's my very strong advice. You make a note of it. If you want to, just make a note of it that you should not ask your teacher any doubt after 10 days. Ask your teacher, request your teacher on the very next day, because otherwise the things will pile up and it get disturbed. So we won't get enough time for the revision. Am I right? And I tell you, when I'm saying these words, why I'm saying these words? Because our score exam is having a syllabus like that. It will make you where you are lagging, whatever you have studied yet and what is required for you. And if you put your efforts in our score exam, which is about to happen, am I right? Then it will make you to correct, to mend your ways, to mend your mistakes, where you will feel very good about it and you will feel, yes, I have done a right thing for me. I think you got my idea what I'm saying it to you. It's very simple. See, I believe competition is nothing but it is just our thinking and our strategy. The strong minds make one strategy and they execute very fully. They never make their strategy new day, new strategy, new day, new strategy. It's only one strategy where we should execute in a good way. That's it. And then just go for it. Just go for it. Okay, I'm going with that, sir. I'm very thankful. I'm very feeling good about it. I can crack this exam very well and I have made my strategy. I have made my strategy and I will be doing that only. So this time management will help you with a weekend full length NEET test paper. Means it is very, very important. Whatever you have studied in full 1 week, like in Sri Chaitanya also with a, whatever the week planner is with us, we used to have Monday test for our students. Am I right? And whenever they are writing this paper, so they have to have the analysis, they get their error list done also. They make some error list where our mentors, they guide them like what you should have missed, what you should do. So in that way, that is the best part of our institute. So where we are dealing with. So weekend full length NEET test paper is very important. If weekend full length NEET test paper, it should not be better after 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. It should be weekend. Am I right? Because 1 week task can be done, but 3 weeks or 1 month task can't be done. That's why I said, wherever you felt I am not confident about that topic, immediately ask your teacher on the next day and you will get your result on Monday test. That is very important. If Monday tests are happening with you. So weekend full length test plus score mock plus board test practice paper. It means Sunday is a free time. I always recommend my students, beta, Sunday is the day of enjoy. Sunday is not the day of study. Sunday is the day of enjoy. And to you, whenever the exams are happening, national level exams are happening, they all are on Sundays only, because even everybody you should enjoy the result, you should enjoy your test, whatever, whichever, wherever you have prepared for. Am I right? So weekend full test NEET, this should be your habit, and a score mock test must you go with, because we are having the exams there, and board test practice is also very, very important. I tell you, first you write some board paper in the sense laws of motion is happening, write something like state 3 laws of motion, what does 3 laws of motion signifies, what way you can use the laws of motion, law of inertia, then we are measuring that effort, and then we are dealing with that, how that effort is being executed between the bodies. Am I right? So just saying, and then you go for the score for your core knowledge and the concept or whatever you revise, and then write NEET paper. So it is very, very important. Never try any new question or new thought on Sunday. It should merely your revision, whatever you have done beta in 1 week. And if you are trying something new question, beware of that it shouldn't be very tough, because it will hamper your time. It will never let you to think in a good way. Am I right? So prior to the exam, never revise any new content, never revise, never cross-check yourself prior to the exam. It is never important whether you have done that higher level question or low level question, doesn't matter. Because if you are confident, then you can crack that exam, whatever you have studied in the previously, because the core knowledge in your mind is helping you to crack that exam. I think the idea is very clear. Means there is nothing like which you can say, sir, that person has tried that many questions, that person has. I always believe you just stick to one question which should be very difficult, have to have multi concepts, and it should be very difficult for you, so that you keep on thinking. You keep on thinking, because for one question, if you keep on thinking, it make you to solve very easy questions very quickly. Okay, I tell you, one person has solved 100 questions. Other person has solved only 3 questions. But the difference between them was 100 questions were easy, 3 questions were difficult. Am I right? But what happened when the exam was given to them? 3 question problem were to him also, 100 question problem for that person also. Am I right? But when question paper is to be given to the students, what happens? The one who has analyzed the the good pattern questions, like 3 questions, I just giving you just for the sake of example, someone has tried 3 questions, but their level was very good and they worked upon it, and if they have taken the help from the teacher, definitely they will get the answers done in time, and not like today they tried and after 10 minutes they will ask the teacher, not like that. Today they tried, they worked upon on the example, for the next day, then second day, they kept on thinking, okay, I have to done this, should I try out this, should I try out this, and they'll be able to solve easy question very quickly better. So it is all about the reflexes. It's very, very important. Am I right? So what we are talking about right now, weekend full length NEET test, our score mock test and board test practice on Sundays is very, very important, which we cannot ignore. Let's move on to next. 3-in-1 study integration program. 3-in-1 study integration program. Just we discussed that. What was that? I have taken the example laws of motion in physics. In the physics, we have NEET, am I right? Boards and score. So NEET, we have to solve MCQs, and I tell you, beta, most of the students, they make some mistake. One mistake they usually make. I tell you one thing. What is that? Should I tell you? Yes. Means they make some one's mistake for it. What is that mistake, beta? They have studied laws of motion. They have done their module done, or whatever book, whichever book they followed. Some questions were left, some questions were not left. Something like that has been done by them. Am I right? But what is the major mistake they have done? They have not tried PYQs. They have not tried PYQs. So means beta, whenever you are going for any Monday test or for the score exam, whenever you are going for it, then please make a habit of solving PYQs of the relevant topic in that week only. Whether the level is difficult or whether the level is low, whatever level you think of, but you have to have this habit of finishing PYQs for every Monday test, and strongly recommendable for our score scholarship exam. And then you have the boards pattern beta. So laws of motion is happening, we are driving the equations, am I right? So in the boards you have some question like prove prove the law of conservation of momentum, something like that. No external forces acting. You drive that expression. If you remember, PA delta T, PAB delta T, am I right? FAB delta T plus FBA delta T is equal to 0 because no external forces acting. In such manner, when you drive the equation along with the diagram, it will make you to understand the concept that yes, two bodies are collided, so they are exerting force. I tell you just example, this body is coming there, this body is moving there, so when two bodies are just like hitting like each other, so this body is exerting force on this body in the backward direction, and this body is exerting force on this body in this direction. I think idea is very clear. Very simple thing, nothing to worry about, and the momentum of individual bodies will change, that is for sure. Momentum of individual body will change, but momentum of the system will not change because no external force was there. I think idea is very clear. And when you solve the question in laws of motion, we talk about the internal forces which are occur in pairs. So I just want to give you one question, where can you name any force? Can you name any force which you can say that in which we cannot apply Newton's third law of motion? Can you name any force? If you have that answer, please get me on the comment section, or just drop a message to me, sir, in this condition Newton's third law is not applicable, but I want the name of that force. It should not be a magnetic force. If you think it is magnetic, it should be something else, some general term. Okay. So derive the equations, and especially those equations you have to derive it in which your board the paper is saying 3 marks or 5 marks derivation. That is very important. Very important, because those 3 and 5 marks equations are those questions which are relevant for our NEET exam, because they will be having that ideas only. So after that we are having just NEET PYQs. As I told you, every Monday test you must be having a habit of solving PYQs. Means laws of motion is happening, momentum conservation is happening, work power energy is happening, rotation is happening. In whichever week the relevant subjects, relevant topics are happening for any subject, should not miss PYQs. Should not miss PYQs. Very important. Whether you have done all the questions of the module or not, or whatever you have left with, don't worry about it. That can be done. But don't miss out PYQs, because PYQs will give you a booster that yes, since you have done PYQs, now you have enough confidence to crack the exam. So that's why I'm saying PYQs are very, very important. So score strategy, practice logic-based questions, numericals, and it will also help you to time test. Why I'm telling you? Because on what day the 2 tests are happening. I'm leaving it to you. You have to have the idea of it now. So logic and time test, this is very important. You know why? Because when you are going for the time test, you are preparing for the score, and no doubt indirectly you are preparing for both board as well as your NEET exam. So time test means their core knowledge, aptitude level will be tested in the score exam, and you are working on it. Am I right? And it will help you to just get rid of all the problems, all the thoughts, or whatever the way you think that things are happening for you, you just mend it, just correct it in a good way. Am I right? So this is what about the time test. Time test will help you to have to have a good thinking about the concepts, have to have save the time wherever you are lagging somewhere. This will help you to get rid of each and everything in time, and will make you very perfect. Very important. And what is the study tip for this? We are using one topic, as we discussed our first slide, one brain, 3 battles. So this was there, 3 battles with 1 study integration. If you study 1 integration, then it will help you out. So use one topic and revise it very thoroughly, NEET based, board based, and score based. Very important. I think it is very, very important. Why I have written the score here? Because you should have this idea, score is only the test which will help you to get into the mainstream of the competition, because India's largest scholarship exam, no doubt, and India's topmost faculties will test your knowledge. So don't forget to register. It is very, very important. Don't forget to register, because it's a chance given to you all to have your cross-check your knowledge with India's topmost faculty members. So 3 methods with NEET, board, and score will help you to understand each and everything in a good way. Next, I have done something for you, that weekly rotation plan, what you should do. So if you take a screenshot of it, it will be very good for you. Screenshot of it, it will be very good for you. See, what is the weekly rotation plan? See with it. We have to this is very important line. We have to main focus of the day, am I right, and light revision of 2 other subjects. Means I tell you one thing. Normally what students do, they do what? they study physics, chemistry, botany, zoology. Like today, they studied all the 4 subjects simultaneously. No doubt, beta, they have studied, that is for sure. But what happened, when you study all of your exercises on the all of your subjects on the very same day, and you are putting your best efforts for each subject which you have done. I am not denying you have not done, but what happens, beta, when you take the major, like all the problems with you for all the subjects in a one day, then it just hamper your mind, it just disturb your mind, and means you may feel very good about it, but it is not carried away on the very next day, because we won't practice it on the very next day because we get exhausted. So what is a very smart plan? The smart students, the smart scorites follow. What is that plan? Scorites follow. They focus only, they are having the main focus of the day. Okay, today is my Monday, I will focus on this subject, but I will have a light revision of other two subjects. Other two subjects means other 3 subjects or 2 subjects, like that. Am I right? So, just giving an example, choice will be yours, but my strong recommendation, follow this, it will be very good for you. Monday, you just try physics, any topic of physics, whatever you are dealing with right now, choice is yours, because Monday test is happening for you. So MCQs plus derivation of the relevant topic, and do some NEET and board exercises on Monday, but it should be meant for only physics. Then what you should do for the other subjects, revision of any chemistry 1 topic, which is NCERT, and some bio topic of it, so that you are having more focus on one day with one subject. And on the very next day, Tuesday, you switch on to chemistry. Then on chemistry, you will be focusing more throughout on the chemistry, and you will be writing every pattern of the chemistry question, every topic of the chemistry question. Topic means the relevant topic which is running right now for your Monday test. Am I right? So you will be doing everything I have written, inorganic plus board reactions, whatever board reactions they are coming in the chemistry, and one physics concept which you have revised earlier, that, and plus one bio flow chart, wherever you think, yes, I have to make some Krebs cycle, just saying like that for the knowledge, Krebs cycle, this is there, this is there, this is there, that the way to study. Flow chart you have to make. Then on the very Wednesday, see, the best part, Monday we studied physics, we have put our best effort for physics on Monday. On the next day, we have to revise our previous day, so we have given revision day to the physics, and we just revised bio. And on when the bio day is happening, biology is happening on Wednesday, then you are doing your best efforts for the biology. Then physics, somehow you feel light about it, you have understood this idea, you may drive some derivation, you may do anything where you are not supposed to put your focus your mind on the physics on that day, because one day one subject with full depth analysis and other 2 subjects lightly. That is the only pattern which I usually recommend that you have to do. But if you can do all the 3 in a day, it is choice is yours. If you can do all the 2 days, choice is yours. But what I think, that we have to have the time for enjoy also. Am I right? We have to spend a good time also with our family and some friends and something like that, because we should not be very very bookish or something like that. We should be very, very all-rounder. This is what we want. Am I right? Score is all that for. Score will guide you how do you remain happy, because score is making you to wake up early in the morning. Am I right? And score is making you to have a common platform, all the students, where all India ranks, next for sure, they'll be competing in this score exam, and India's topmost faculties will be helping you to crack that exam. So these benefits you will be getting, and especially Monday test, which are happening in Sri Chaitanya every Monday, really boosting our students very well. So next wording we came when Thursday is happening. Then we are writing some boards theory, write any 3 long answer questions. So simply means you are focusing Monday physics, then you move on to Thursday physics, and you can write any board questions or NEET questions or MCQ or derivation, but your full focus on physics on Thursday also. Then write on the very same day, anything can be done, physics, chemistry and bio, and summary sheet, whatever you have done, you just make a note of it and just memorize whatever you have done. Then on the Friday, very important, NEET mock practice, focus on the weak areas, because throughout day you have throughout the week up to Monday to Thursday you have put your best efforts, but still you found, yeah, this is very difficult for me. I'm not getting, what should I do for it? Teachers are there with you, not to worry about anything, and you have to write any mock paper, any mock test paper of your relevant Monday exam, so that if you are getting anything less in the topic, relevant topic, your teachers will help you out to get rid of it and how to understand, how to execute. It is very, very important. So revise all the errors which you have made on this test, and revise all errors in physics, chemistry and bio. And usually in our Sri Chaitanya Institute meeting, Monday test is happening. So we are working with the students that they are writing their mock paper in which all the subjects are being taught to them, and they are being tested every week on Monday. So that this is the the best strategy which made our students to think of is a bit different thing to crack the exam. Think of, everybody think of, but to crack, it has to be the very efforts, because success never comes with the comfort. Success comes with the efforts, strong efforts. So NEET mock paper, what you have written on Friday, and whatever the areas you left with, you just make a note of it for physics, chemistry and bio. Then what you should do? You just write down those errors and discuss it with your relevant teachers. Sir, I have found this problem. I am thinking the concept should be like this, but I think of like that and I am happening like that. So what should we do? So teachers will help you out to get rid of all these weak areas where you are lagging, because teachers are there for you to understand the things in a good way. That is there, and we can definitely help our students to crack the exam. This is what this is all about, the competition. Am I right? So Saturday we will be writing score, aptitude plus NEET subject mixed paper, something like that. One more paper, one more strategy we have to apply on the Saturday, because on Friday we have done with the weak areas, and there you said to your teacher, sir, yes, I have done everything, whatever you have guided me, I have done everything. So what should I do on the Saturday? Rewrite the paper. Rewrite the paper. Check your aptitude level and NEET subject with the mix questions and examples. So one physics law, one chemistry trick and one bio NCERT table. Means now throughout week you have studied each and everything, you have covered up your weak areas, you have cross-checked your knowledge. Now sit and think of that what you should do now. Make a flow chart. I have done this. This was my strong points. This were my weak points. There I have taken the help of my teacher. There I have taken the help of my friend. Beta, these are the points which you have to make. I am repeating it again. You may note 1 point. These are my strong topics. Other point, these are my weak areas. So weak areas, for weak areas, for these concepts I have taken the help of my teacher. For these questions I have taken the help of my friends. But don't Google it. Don't Google it. Okay. So, and then revise. And then revise so that you are very confident about it, whatever you have gone through, because the authenticity will be given by your teacher only, beta. Only your teacher, nobody else. Okay. So physics law, chemistry trick, bio NCERT table, something you believe in, you just make and you just execute. And then on Sunday, very important, because Friday was to cross-check the knowledge, Saturday was to remove the obstacles in the relevant topic, and Sunday is again now the final test for you to happen, because Sunday is the day of rewards, Sunday is the day of exam, Sunday is the day of what you can say the blessings, you could say, because this is what we have prepared for. Right from Monday to Saturday we prepared for what? Result, and result is happening on what? For the exam which we made our strategy for the Sunday. I think idea is very clear. So Sunday you have to write full mock test, and you may take any score exam alternative wherever you are having any previous PYQs or something like that. Even if you have any doubt or query, description, in the description link is given, you may write to us and we can definitely help you out. Just register, log in and share your thoughts with us for this. Am I right? And rapid revision is very important, because Sunday you are writing exam, set a pattern. I tell you, if you are doing the preparation by your own, just telling you 2 to 5, fix this up. This is your exam time. Am I right? On Sunday, telling you. Then prior to 2 to 5, what you should do, bete, you should have to have a quick revision of the 3 topics, whatever the whole week you have studied. It is very, very important. If you have studied this whole, whatever you have done for in this week, if you have studied this part, bete, in a rapid review, then it will definitely boost your knowledge. If you will enhance your analytical skills, and you can crack the exam. It's very simple, very simple. Nothing is going to very difficult or different. I tell you, I discussed earlier also, strong minds always make one strategy and they never change their strategies. Strategies are always good, but the strategy execute with perfection, which you think of that this is my perfection, and we will be definitely get rewarded. That is there. Nothing else, not to worry about. Sometimes you may score good, sometimes you may score bad, sometimes you may score average, but these flow charts which you are getting up and down, score will balance it up, because score will guide you, scholarship exam will guide you how you are going up, how you are going down, how you are lying somewhere in there, and how we can help you out, because definitely you are competing with the international brains. So this was your weekly rotation plan. It made me to think in a good way, and I thought that I should share it to all scorites so that they feel confident about it. Yes, score exam is definitely a very, very pioneer for my success, and I will be going with that exam too. Now, in the West, as I told you when we started the session, I told you that just take whatever you take, screenshot, that is a different thing, but take a screenshot of it, and that screenshot is mistakes to avoid. Very important. And I can say you that you just take a screenshot of it and put a paste somewhere wherever you are studying. Okay, so I tell you what are these mistakes. Mistakes are ignoring the writing skills for boards. Sometimes students says, sir, it's a board, I can write by my own. No beta, you have to write. You have to write. You have to have the habit of writing boards. Sir, why it is necessary? Because in NEET 2025 in physics, questions were there from the NEET NCRT, from the NCRT book. Thermodynamics question, KTG question was there. I think Gauss pressure somewhere. Direct question. So that's why board writing is very, very important, especially NCRT examples, especially NCRT solved examples, NCRT back exercise, very important, don't ignore it. Okay, so mugging MCQs without concept clarity, like what? Sir, I have studied laws of motion, now I am confident. Okay beta, you are confident, go for it. Sir, but I have tried this question, but I forget how the force is acting. Now that's a problem. It means you have not revised your notes. So never ever try yourself without practicing out, without using the concept clarity. Never ever try MCQs. Very important, because you are a good student, you are a good child. There is no question about it. Only there is some mismanagement. You just make the things very clear. Take this protocol and you will be doing very good for it. So there is no worry, nothing to worry about. Sir, I am lagging somewhere. We are lagging in strategy, not in the knowledge. And you have enough knowledge to crack anything, because nobody knows who is going to be All India rank 1 or 2 or top 10. Nobody knows, but teacher and the institute always knows, because again I am saying, because the one who is appearing for the score exam is making sure that you are definitely one of the competitor of All India rank. That is for sure. So mugging MCQs without concept clarity is also very important, that you should not try the MCQs if you have not revised your class concepts by your teacher, and you have not cleared your doubts with the teacher even in the written notes. So you have to clear your thoughts first with the teacher, then you try out the MCQs. Am I right? And not analyzing score mocks. So whenever score mock tests are happening, and you are not analyzing it like why, okay, done, I have done this, okay, I scored that much, but you have not revised that what was the reason behind it, that why marks were less, why I have missed, why I have thoroughly revised but I didn't score good, what has happened to me in the exam. It is also very important, beta. I tell you one thing, when you are writing any exam, when you are sitting, just observe your mind. Observe your mind. I tell you very frankly, sometimes it happens because we were also students. I can't say we were teachers initially. We were also students. When we sat in the exam, then we just have the idea, oh, I missed that thing. Oh, I missed that thing. But I'm talking about not final exam. I'm just talking about the class tests are happening. Somewhere we lagged, somewhere we rise, somewhere we are ahead of, somewhere we lagged, somewhere we average. I'm saying in this pattern. So these testings must be done very regularly, very regularly. So when you are writing, you have like you wrote this exam, score mock test you have wrote, take it as exam, you have to analyze this, very important. If you have analyzed your score mocks, then it will help you to make strategy, it will help you to enhance your speed, it will help you to enhance your knowledge, your analytical skills, everything I can say. Because I told you, if you keep on changing the strategy, whatever you will make will be good, but it should be with accuracy, with the perfection, and never change it whenever whatever is required. Never change your strategy, I tell you. Condition is this, if you have made the strategy and you have confident about it, yes, my strategy is accurate, don't change. If you see someone and you don't change your own strategy, don't change your strategy, rather add up some things in it which you think something is missed, not to change the strategy that is there. So there is no revision of the schedule, means you are writing your exam. Sir, today I will go for the laws of motion, I am writing my exam, but you have not revised your class notes, you have not tried the MCQs, and most importantly, which I focused on, you have not solved PYQs, then also it is just giving us a very poor memory to it, because it won't get to our mind, am I right? And we'll mug up somewhere, oh, what happened to me, I have tried so many questions, I have done such many things, so why I am not scoring good. So this is general, I am saying you, beta, I believe, what I strongly believe, that a child has to have managed some things by your own. And every person is very strong enough and every person is blessed enough. I can never say that someone is failing, someone is leading, no. I just believe in one, yes, things are not happening good, something is there, but it will change, but you have to have your rigid plan for it. Yes, I can do it and I won't do any mistakes. At least my teacher has told me I should avoid these mistakes. So I have taken the screenshot of it and I have enrolled for the score exam. Very important, am I right? Because when you are appearing for the score exam, you will be having this thought with you. Oh, that's very good. I have not done any of these mistakes. That's why I am going to get my scholarship. That's why I am competing with India's topmost brains. So no revision of the schedule is like a poor memory. So don't do that. Don't do that. Then comparing your journey with the others. Now this is what I have told. Someone is studying very hard and you just started and you are comparing your marks. Don't compare. Why to compare? Am I right? But the day you started your preparation for score, on the very same day, you have to make one very strong strategy, which I have discussed previously, or you have to make your own. Choice is always belong to us only, but that choice has to lead to the result. That is very important. If you are not able to make a choice of your own, you can take our help or you have to make your own strategy. If you need any support from our side, in the description, links are given. Send us whatever you want from our side, any help, we can definitely help you out. Because we want scorites to top India's all India levels every exam. We want that. Even the international exam, Olympiads also. So it's very simple thing, not a big deal. And don't compare your journey. every person beta has their own journey. The thing is, when we get results, then our journey is recognized. When we are not getting result, our journey is never recognized. Am I right? And in order to get that your journey should be recognized, stick to the basics, stick to the fundamentals, change your strategy, change your thinking, change your mind only when you feel that something you are lagging in. If you think you are not lagging in, my strategy is accurate, then it has to come to you. And in Sri Chaitanya, what I can say, in Sri Chaitanya, our students usually these things on every Monday test. Because why? Students are same beta, it's same everywhere, am I right? Why? We told the students, beta, you should follow this thing. No sir, I want to follow this. Then Monday test has happened. Then this is as a guardian, this is our responsibility. Beta, you followed your strategy. Have you cracked that much marks? No sir, I struggled. Okay beta, don't worry. Should we implement now? Yes sir, I will try. In the first attempt, that person denied. Second, because we scored less. Because only your parents, your guardians and your teachers want that you should succeed and you should perform better than us. Otherwise, everywhere we are competing. Am I right? So, this is very, very important. What we discussed, never compare your journey, make your own journey. Very simple. And be rigid to it. That's it. Never let yourself in down that, sir, the thing is, things are not happening like that. It happens with everyone. But the things, don't get panic. Just remain cool and calm and execute the things in a good way. And very important point, beta, green tick is there. Focus on your growth. Am I right? Initially you scored very less marks. Next time you scored less marks but better than the previous. In the next test, better than the previous. That's why I'm saying this is the only and only best part in Sri Chaitanya is that every Monday test. Because students are knowing their the success path, they are revealing their path, they are just recognizing their efforts, they are just getting their concepts in clarity that where they are struggling. So this is the only best part in Sri Chaitanya Institute, that Monday tests are happening with no excuse. You can ask any Sri Chaitanya student, they will tell you our Monday tests are happening, we don't have enough time. And that is for sure, because why should we keep time for other things if we are comparing for the national level exams? So this is my just a strong advice. Get your time done so that when we are appearing for the score exam and when we are appearing for the final NEET exam, we should be very, very confident about it. That's it. So focus on your growth only, not on others' marks. This is very, very important. Today you scored less marks, next test you scored better, next test you scored better, and I tell you beta, if you score better marks, it will be ultimately the topper marks. Tell you one thing. But you must be having a habit of analysis, and that analysis should be done weekly, which is the best part of Sri Chaitanya. It is not like I am just saying and it's not happening. You can cross check everywhere throughout India, wherever you want to. In Sri Chaitanya, Monday tests are very important for our scorites, for our NEETites, and I can say for our All India rankers for the IIT and for the Olympiads. Am I right? Monday tests are very important. If Monday test is not happening, how our students will be knowing you lagged that concept? That is a very important thing. So please be sure that you are living up your life in a good way and you are revealing your mistakes every week. Every week is very important. I think the idea is very clear to us. And when we move on to next, what is the action plan for the next, I have written 90 days. It is also good, though our test exam is going to happen less than that day, but we can execute in a good way. So build the concept clarity, especially for the score exam. Whatever the syllabus we have shared it to you, am I right? If you have not, again, you may rewind the video, you may see the syllabus in there. I have shown the pattern also. But if you want, like you want something personal or something, you can drop us a message. We'll send you the syllabus, and we will send you the syllabus but if you enroll, you ultimately get by your own. So not to worry about anything. So build the concept clarity, that is very important. Practice NEET style MCQs, very important. NEET style MCQs means PYQs. It means if you are not doing your PYQs and just waiting that this chapter will be finished, I will try afterwards. It never comes. You have to try like laws of motion, or you have started with the work power energy. Work power energy, work concept is taught by your teacher. This is actually happening in our institute, Sri Chaitanya. Work power energy chapter is there, work concept is discussed, and in our center Monday test, work will be coming with PYQs, with questions from the modules, with questions from the build up by the India's topmost faculties, which they cross check their analysis and the analytical skills, and that is there. So that is why it is very, very important. Monday test, very important, and it should be a regular routine with no excuse, with no second thought. So write one board style answers daily. That is also very, just like in our institute, that what is happening with the students, the classes are happening for the IIT and the NEET and the score, and the same way the students are writing the board exam also. They used to write the board questions also, am I right? So that they must have been the, like, what you can say, the passage, how to write, how to understand the fundamental way. So they usually write this board style answers, am I right? And weekly, that is also there, because in our institute Monday tests are happening, so weekly they are already preparing for the score paper, am I right? And you have 45 minutes, they are there, but somewhere it is it is meant for 30 or 45 minutes or 1 hour, or on every Sunday we are having the test also. Every Sunday we are having the test also, which is happening for them. So, and it is throughout year exercise. It is throughout year exercise. I am saying it is throughout year exercise, every Monday test and every Sunday test in the evening for 1 hour or 2 hours, something like that. Am I right? And revising flow charts, tables and flashcards. It's very, very important, beta. Revise your weekly syllabus in the form of flow charts, tables and the flashcards, and track the mistakes. This is very important. I tell you, you make a diary, you make a register where you find your mistakes. Okay, I have done laws of motion in that topic. I was struck with the movable pulley. I struck with the boatman problem in the motion in a plane, or whatever you say, but you have to have the track the mistakes, put a date on it, on which day you analyzed, the problem, and on what day you have sorted out, either by the teacher or by your friend. That is, and don't Google it. I am saying again, because authenticity will be given by your class teacher only and your friend only, because your friend is studying with you from the same teacher, and you will get your concepts done in time. And just create an error notebook also. Error notebook means wherever you struggled, put a date, name the topic, and just give remarks from whom you have studied. And after that, if you think you forget, you can go to your teacher, and teacher do not require anything. You just go to your teacher, request to your teacher, sir, I am finding problem in doing this question. Teacher will take only 2-3 minutes or 2 minutes to help you to understand that concept. Even if you go for any any videos or something, they will be having journey of 20-30 minutes, but your class teacher will help you to understand that topic within 3 minutes. You know what is the benefit? You can cross check your thought process with your teacher. That is very important, because when you are going with the live video, not like with the video, what happens in the video? Teacher has explained very well, I am damn sure about it. But if your thoughts are prevailing in your mind, how can you be sure of that what you have studied from the video is accurate or not? So I think you are getting my point. Class teachers play very important role, no second thought to us, am I right? So track your mistakes, create an error notebook for it, and that is very, very important. Next, see, this is what I have shared, is very, very good. What is that? In 2025, Kavish, then Divya, then Dheeraj, then Varun and Samir. they all have been a part of our Sri Chaitanya score exam. And out of which, since Kavish scored All India Rank 1, and you can see the testimonial of him along with the application number, that being a part of score scholarship exam, this is what is written, score scholarship exam, he said, helped me to understand physics and chemistry better. I'm saying score exam because it is happening in class 11th for you. Am I right? Better. And it also showed me where I needed to focus more in botany and zoology, because all the 4 subjects are coming to you in this upcoming exams days. I know you might be knowing, and you have enrolled yourself also, because you want to be here now with the same strategy whatever he has followed. And first strategy which he has followed has focused himself for this score scholarship exam, and he said in the last line, because of this I felt more prepared in my NEET exam, because wherever he might be finding some error, wherever he lagged, he just analyzed in time and discussed it with the respective teachers, got the things done in time, not on time, in time. Then he has revised each and every chapter in a very good way. So I hope you have understood this idea that Kavish, how he prepared this exam and how score has helped for him to crack. I believe that he might not be expecting All India Rank 1, but he will be expecting I will get selected. Why? Because when you are doing some effort from bottom of your heart or your mind tells you, yes, you will crack this exam. So I tell you, score is going to play a very important role for you. So don't forget to enroll yourself and get the things in time. I can't say on time, in time. Okay. So we were having 5 All India rank toppers in the top 10 students. Below 10 we were having 5, below 100 19, and below 100 like All India category ranks count 56, and below 1000 we were having 98 students all over India, and they all have somewhat they were aware of, they have been a part of Sri Chaitanya, they have experienced every Monday test, they have gone for every Sunday test, and they have definitely appeared for the score exam, which made them to score government medical seats for their dreams to come true. It is very, very important. So it means what? It's very simple. You should be having some strategy, some method, some anything you think of, like, sir, I must be having some knowledge of it. So wherever you lag, let me consider you have written some exam somewhere, score happened, you analyzed, oh, I have done something good, oh, I have lagged somewhere. This O is very relevant for you, am I right? So you must be knowing this, that you should be a part of that, because I will 100% assure you that below 1098 students has appeared for the score exam. They have appeared for the score exam. I think idea is very clear to you all. Okay. Means don't forget, be a part of this journey and compete with the All India level students, the brains who will definitely, you will see their names when they will go for this All India exams, even NEET, IIT or Olympiads. So final motivation for you, what is that? That you are not managing 3 exams. You are not managing 3 exams, but you are building a one strong student, because you are guiding yourself as one strong student, which is version of yourself. Means right now whatever you are, it's a different thing. But when you are appearing for the score exam, then you are not only managing 3 exams at a time, but you are building a very strong student version, because dedication is coming to you, determination is coming to you, your idea, your goal is coming to you, your thought process is improving, your analytical skills are enhancing. So these all things are happening because of one exam, which is score exam. So why I keep on saying, you will say, sir, you keep on saying score exam, what do you think score exam? So I tell you, my saying is because of these ranks, because of these 1000 students, out of which 98 were there in the score exam, because they made their accuracy, they just filled up their gaps wherever they thought of they were lagging in time, not saying again on time. They made it clear in time. I think you got the idea. So final motivation was there for us. You are not managing three exams, but you are building a very good student, obedient student in yourself, and you are changing your own version. Am I right? Own version you are changing by appearing in this exam. And every topic you will master while preparing for the score exam. While you prepare for score exam, every topic whichever you will master, it will bring you 3 steps closer to the success. And what are these steps? Boards, NEET and score. Score is giving you to get into the India's leading institute. A board is used to scoring the above 95% of the exam. So I can tell you that these students, if you will see their board exam results, they have definitely, these students as well as below the 1000 students they have cracked the exam, plus they have scored 90% plus in the boards. So it means it is not like that if you are scoring good in the competition, you can't score in the board. No, it never happens, beta. If you are scoring in one exam, you are scoring in whichever exam you are preparing for. So I tell you, you have to have this habit built-in habit for you, and that is first strategy is what? Score exam. So every topic you will master, beta, that will bring you 3 steps closer: board, score and NEET, because score is also very, very important, because it will lay the foundation of your success. Like in the previous I have shared that was their success, these persons, am I right? And especially this person who has said and gave this testimonial for us, that he has prepared and how the score has prevailed in his success story. That is very important. So what is the very important thing, beta? Last not least, focus, faith and fire in you. Am I right? That's all you need. Nothing else. Focus, concentration, then faith, yes I can do it, and fire, yes I am going to enroll myself for the exam. This is what you have to believe, and that's all you need. Nothing else is needed. Once you have a register for the exam, the things will happen in their own way. Because when you are thinking like, I want to prepare for this exam, I want to make some strategy, then it happens in its own way. The things always get organized. You need not to worry about. So again, just making you a reminder again, score is happening for the grades 3 to 11, India's largest scholarship exam, 2.4 crores cash rewards, 350 crore scholarship, NASA trips, exciting gadgets, up to 100% scholarships, and to get oriented by the India's topmost faculty. Importantly, every Monday test, every Sunday test is happening for you to have the strong analysis of yourself, which is very, very important, and which is help them to crack the exam. I think idea is very clear. And when importantly, since we have we have concluded the session, so don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and just make sure bell button shouldn't be missed, because in the next session we'll be having a 25 question strategy for the NEET score exam. Am I right? NEET plus score exam will be having the next session. Updates will come to you only if we are serious and we have liked, subscribed and commented the section on that way, and bell icon you didn't miss. Don't miss bell icon, okay? So don't forget to register. It's happening on 28th of September and 12th of October. A registration link is given to you, beta. Don't forget, you are competing with India's largest brains, or you could say the minds, you will see their names, and it could be you only. But the only thing is, if you want to be that person, you should be a part of that big event. Don't miss out. So score, what is score? As we discussed, it is a national level scholarship exam for the meritorious students. Who is meritorious? We consider meritorious one who is very sincere, who is scoring very good and follow the instructions and never miss out our Monday test and Sunday test. These are very important things. And this is being conducted for grades 3 to 12, and it is conducted by our brand institute like Sri Chaitanya Institute, and its format is what? Online and offline. And our goal is not to give you money or something. Our goal is you should feel very good about it. So our parents, that yes, we have opted a right path, because whatever you will get, you will be identified by us. Am I right? And we will support you. We will support you for that. We will bring you here in our top campus. We will get you up to the higher level, and we will make your dreams true. Okay, so identify and reward the academic talent. This is the purpose, because we just want to say you best of luck in the form of cash reward, scholarship test, and electronic gadgets, NASA trip. In the form of that, we just want to give our best wishes to you that you have been done a very good job by enrolling with us in the score exam, and you competed with the India's topmost brains. It is very important. And score again, 3rd to 11. Why should one take the score? 100% scholarship, as discussed. Compete with India's brightest students, you will see all India rankers. It could be you only, but for that you have to be a part of this big event. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. And cash prizes and exciting gadgets. I think when you will top the score, the things itself will come to your door. So you should not be running here and there, but you should have to run to enroll. Don't let the time to get slip away to sit in this big event for the score, which is India's largest scholarship exam. And recognition you will be getting once you crack the exam. Everybody will be aware of, even in our institute also, in our organization also, you will be rewarded, and you will be very blessed, and you will be very appreciated by our top dignitaries that you have done such a good thing. Everything good thing will happen to you, and this is just the starting in which Sri Chaitanya has assured you that you will be definitely going to rise and shine in the upcoming events wherever you are preparing for. Okay, so recognition, gadgets and cash rewards, competitive exam exposure will be given to you in the score exam. So I think it is very nice for you. And who can apply? As said, 3 to 11 dates are mentioned, online, offline. Registration is there, srichaitanyascore.com. And if you are finding anything, you may write to us. We will get you to the whatever is required for you, we can help you out that too. Don't forget. Test dates, I'm just mentioning it. Take, because there is bit a last date also. We are heading toward 26th of September. I tell you one thing. If you will register today, so today is today is 6th of August, if I am not wrong, sir. Today is 6th of August. And today is 6th of August. If you enrolled today, so your planning will start from today itself. And if you think you want to wait for 26th of September, then you will start your preparation from 26th of September. Because beta, whenever we write for any exam, first we fill up the form. Filling up form simply means we are mentally prepared to get into the exam. So you should not delay, because as the time pass on, if we get closer to that, then you may get panic. Oh, what should I do? What should I do? And because the time you write for exam, the things come to your mind and you get panic. So don't get panic. It's very strong recommendable that enroll today. I don't say don't wait for last date. Don't say enroll today and appear for the exam. Don't forget. So it may depends, because centers, when you will enroll yourself for the centers, on the centers, the pattern, the exams are happening on the different days. But if you enroll by today itself, then you will be able to draw your attention to your boards, to your, what you can say, the NEET and the score exam, which is very, very important. I tell you, very, very important. So duration of the exam is there for class 5th, class 6th and 7th, class 8th to 11th, and our session is concluding for class 8th to 11th, which is of 120 minutes. Very, very important. 120 minutes, you are having 30, 30, 30 each, and take 120 second into 5, like that calculation we have done. Okay, so you may see that the calculation is worthy for you or not, but that will definitely help you to have this idea to solve the paper. I usually tell, I usually say to my students, beta, after the exam, don't regret. After the exam, don't regret. After the exam, analyze where, what you are left with, what you have to work upon. Because if you regret, regression will never let you to get the things done in time. Regression will put you sorrow, something like that. But analyze after the exam, and you must be having the habit of enjoying score scholarship, enjoying NEET exam, and that is what all is happening in Sri Chaitanya on every Sunday and on every Monday, because they are having the habit. So our students, whenever they are going for any exam, they consider, okay, we are just having sir Sunday test and Monday test. So their mind setup is very good. Their mind setup is very good. That is why we all are feeling very good, a very healthy environment for all, and where we are just looking for the competition and we are just working on them to help them to solve good level questions, because NEET 2025 was doable. Pattern was bit changed, but that can be expected in the next exam. Pattern will be either same or bit higher. I can say that, but higher level does not mean we can't do that. Only thing, teachers and yourself has to put your best efforts to make the strategy with the teachers and execution in time, not on time. So this is done. And don't forget to like, comment and share and subscribe, and put the bell button on so that you should not miss your next session, which is very, very important to you. And follow us on Instagram, subscribe the channel, join us on the Telegram, get us on the Google Store, and follow us on the Facebook. Very important, because you will be getting every update, because when scores result will be out, it will be published somewhere, and you will be getting your name on all these 5 platforms, plus if any, wherever you have, you will find our center. Am I right? Your name will be published with a proud and best wishes for it. So this is all about for today's journey. So I hope you have enjoyed, and hope you have managed the things, and I hope you have focused the things that yes, it is nothing about score, it is nothing about the NEET, it is nothing, it is for you to be a part of that journey, for that event, and score is giving you that passage so that you can compete and get the dreams fulfilled and make your parents proud of, just in the form of scholarships, gadgets, NASA trips, and many more to come, and being tested by India's topmost faculties who will prepare your NEET exam, score exam for JEE, IIT and all the classes which we are going with, because here in Sri Chaitanya we have the habit to compete with the competitors, and that competitors are our students, to compete with us for them so that they can crack every Olympiad, they can crack every exam, because they are having the habit of it by going with the every Monday test and every Sunday test. So this is all about today's lecture. If anything is there, if anything you want to know, you can give us just a thumbs up and just write to us. We will be responding you very well. And lastly, don't forget to compete with India's topmost brains, which they are appearing and which they have already enrolled, because topmost brains never slip their time, they never skip anything in their module, they just start and they execute. This is all about for the topmost brains. So I hope you have enjoyed this session. If you find anything in there, you want any support from us, just write to us. will be with you to help you to achieve your dreams. We as Sri Chaitanya help you to crack every exam or every thought which is there in your mind, and we will help you to crack it. Thank you.